So we're still thinking about forgiveness, and I want us to think about 1 John 1:9. It says, if we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and cleanse us of all unrighteousness. When he said that, he wasn't speaking to the lost about the moment of their salvation. He was talking to believers, right? We walk in ongoing sin, slowly being transformed, right? Justified, sanctified, made more and more like Christ every day, but still messing up, still falling short. And typically when there's an issue of forgiveness, it's an issue of sin. And to be able to forgive someone else for a sin against us, we have to take a really long, hard look at ourselves. We have to be able to forgive ourselves, to confess our sins, to acknowledge that we have sinned, that we do fall short, that it's not just my mess, it's not just how I was born, it's not just, the way I deal or the way I cope, how I am, that some of the things that I do that are wrong are sin. I am a sinner. I sin every day, sometimes every hour, and I need to be forgiven. There are people who my sin affects, who I need to forgive me. And so as we think about forgiveness, we have to address the issue of sin. We have to be humble, just like we talked about yesterday, those character traits of spiritual growth and maturity that we need to be able to bear with one another. A part of that humility is acknowledging that, yes, other people sin, and yes, their sin affects me, causing an issue where I need to forgive them. But yes, also, I sin, and my sin, it affects other people where they need to forgive me. And so the same grace that I pray they extend to me, I need to extend to others, just like Christ forgives me. It's kind of this circular relationship. Knowing and acknowledging that I need forgiveness helps humble me and remind me that I need to be consistent in forgiving others and extending that grace to them. That is a lot to digest and think about, and so I suggest that you just sit with the Lord in a place of honest humility, saying, show me the areas of sin in my life. Show me who I need to go to and confess that sin and ask forgiveness, and help me then be able to hear others confess that sin and ask forgiveness, or maybe not actually do that and still forgiveness is my part. But we'll get to that. I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. All right, until the next time, you have a blessed day.